Good morning. It's 18 minutes past 8 o'clock here on the Boodles Big Breakfast. And joining me now, a member for Moraine, Glen Kelly. G'day, Glenn. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, Luke. How are you, mate?
Oh, living the dream, taking each day. It's a bit cloudy, but I reckon it's going to be fine and sunny later on and a bit hot.
Yeah, she's going to be it's a bit soft this morning, but the weather, it's certainly turning around. Summer's just around the corner. And, the fire season, we're right in the middle of it now. And it only come across there last night that all fire permits are suspended from last night until midnight, the 6th of October, which is the King's birthday next week. So, today's 35 degrees. Tomorrow they're talking 38, and it'll be all of that by the look of the conditions. I think it'll be 36 on Friday, but it was just an update. There's been a fire going up there in the Mount Morgan Ranges, back towards the Jewel as well, Mount Hopeful, in that area there since last Thursday, and crews have been working really hard up in there to contain that fire, and there's been some extensive earth breaks have gone in to control that burn. I was just talking to one of the crews up there this morning to see where they're at, and they put breaks in from they're actually lighting off the Mount Morgan Dam, number 7 dam there last night. And those breaks go back to 9 Mile Road, and then there's other earth breaks go back towards Struck Oil. So, look, I think you're going to see a lot more smoke in and around Rockhampton area, back towards the ranges of Mount Morgan for the next several days yet, as there's a lot of country in there, thousands of acres, and it's not going to shower anytime soon, so basically it'll have to burn out. So, and the main thing is too, if people see smoke and they're not sure about it, just ring 000 and we'll be straight onto it. The Firecon will be straight onto it, because you can't let these things get their head, because 2 or 3 seconds with a fire, they can go a long way if it's not controlled straight up.
Yeah, particularly how dry it is too. I don't think that's definitely not helping.
No, 100%, mate, 100%. The country's, it is. Look, it's September, it's October, usually the driest time of the year, mate. But yeah, there's a lot of grass out there this year, a lot of grass, and she'll go if it gets a chance. If it gets the red steer in it, as they call it, they take some pulling up.
Yeah, definitely. So, be mindful, be careful, and be vigilant is probably the best way to do it. Glenn, you also, you also mentioned Mount Morgan's number 7 dam. There's an announcement about that too you want to talk about.
Yesterday, up at Mount Morgan number 7 dam, it'll become an impoundment under the stocked impoundment permit scheme. So this means that the dam, it'll have fish either. They call it put, grow and take. So that means that the things are happening up there. There's no doubt about that. It's an opportunity for mum and dad to take the kids up and throw the line in. There's all sorts of things they're going to be putting in there, including golden perch, apparently, which is really good. But the thing is with this, putting things in and taking things out, they will have to be replaced, and obviously, so there'll be a permit cost of $60 or $44 a year for concession for card holders to do the restocking in this dam. But I think, once again, MPAD's done a good job on this one, I reckon. Thinking forward a bit, and obviously it's all about tourism too, bringing people back to that magnificent town. It's called Mount Morgan. And I'm determined to really get Mount Morgan back on the map. And this is something that will help that, because that number 7 dam, it's a magnificent camping area up there, pretty spot for a picnic, and something like this with the put, grow and take fish from it. I think that'll be an amazing thing moving forward for the dam.
If only I was any good at fishing. I'm just not. I feed fish more than catch them.
Mate, I can't even tie a hook on a fishing line, mate. So, look, honestly, I look at my fishing line in the shed every time I'm in there, but I'm not much good at it. I've got no patience to be a fisherman, mate.
Yeah, if fishing was required to feed our families, we'd probably starve. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
Also, submissions are open for the Moa Creek wind farm.
Submissions are now open for Moa Creek Wind Farm. This come around last week. This day was always going to come when it come to the Moa Creek Wind Project. We put submissions, there was 318 submissions went in against this project back in February of last year. And now it's come back. This will be the final round. It's for 20 working days, so 30 days. I think the closing date may be the 24th of October. But look, this project, it's been put on the map. It's been recognised as this project's known around Australia actually in more ways than one. But this project to me is in the wrong place, and it was how it was done with these developers. They were in this area for a long time, and then they put their hand up and said, "We're here. We don't have to be here. We don't have to talk to you, but we'll let you know. We feel as though we should let you know what we're going to do," and that's exactly what happened. And so moving forward, this is the opportunity for people to have their say. You know, I was looking into a few things there last night, and this project, I think back in the day, it cost $1.6 billion to build the Stanwell Power Station, and it was fully commissioned in 1996. So obviously these days, I suppose with inflation and that, I sort of worked out it would be a $4 billion project now to build it. But when it comes to this Moa Creek Wind Project, 60 turbines, intermittent power, it's 34% capacity factor, and that's in their own document. So basically, it'll only produce energy for about 120 days of the year. It's going to cost us $1 billion. So, but when it comes to the location of it, it's just too close to where people can live and do live. And these are things that were never recognised with these developers because they didn't have to worry about us because they worked on the old state code 23. And I know for a fact that this project would never, ever get up with the new legislation the Crisafulli government have now in place. But, I mean, this project was too far gone. So time will tell. These developers are as cocky as hell about this project, Central Queensland Power. They're the smiling assassins, as I call them. But they make out they worry about the communities. They couldn't give a stuff. So watch this space closely. More to come on this project. And it'll be like a deer in headlights. We'll make sure she's on the map for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons.
Indeed. Glen Kelly, who are you going for this weekend on Sunday?
Oh, mate. Hey? Last Sunday it took it out of me.
I don't have another. My heart isn't in it. I can't keep this up. It's too stressful.
Look, mate, I've got to look. Local Rocky boys are in the Storm side. Obviously, I'm a big supporter of Storm, but mate, I've got to go with me Broncos. I love them to death.
There's Central Queenslanders on both sides, so
100%.
So that's always good. Well, we'll see what happens. I just hope. I don't know. Do we want a close game? Can my heart take it? I'm not too sure.
Well, look, we can discuss about it next Wednesday, mate. If I don't answer the call, I've had a massive heart attack on a Sunday night.
Glen Kelly, member for Moroney. Thanks for having a chat with me today, mate.
Good on you, bud. Thanks, mate.
This is 994 Road, the talk of Central Queensland for the Boodles Big Breakfast.